Hey, hey guys, it's me coming back with another video. Don't mind my hair, it is a disaster. But, so, I'm actually making this video. I don't know why I'm making it, to be honest, but I wanted to give you guys an update on my work situation. So, the job I have now is great, but the problem is that I'm only getting paid bi-weekly, and I'm not really getting much hours as I need, but me trying to like rush things, I mean, the job that I have now, they were probably gonna give me more hours just because they were kind of testing me to see how I would do and everything before they gave me more hours, but it's fine. Anyways, so what I was thinking, since I was only working like 2 to 3 days at my regular job, I was thinking of getting a second job, which I kind of put an application in, not really. The first time I went in, I asked them if they were doing like paper applications or not. I didn't really get an answer from them. The lady, she was basically talking to me about the job and like what I wanted to be, which I wanted to be a cashier. Because this is another pizza place, like pizza sub place. Me and pizza don't work out. Like me making the pizza doesn't work out. So, I just decided I wanted to be a cashier and everything. So that happened. She had me write my name and number down. And then she said that she'll give it to the boss and whatever. You know. And then I don't know how long the gap was, but I was making it seem like I want the job and everything. I mean, I do want the job. So, fast forward, I call the place. I was originally gonna go in and everything after work and stuff, but thank goodness I didn't, because when I called the place that I kinda applied for, I basically talked to him. I'm pretty sure she's the general manager or something. I got a hold of her and she asked if I would be able to come in the next day for like an interview. And I was like, yeah, because the day after that, I was off, so thank goodness for that. And then the next day, my interview came. She was asking me all these questions and everything and what my schedule was going to be like. I didn't know how my schedule was going to look like, so she basically... Oh, this was last week. Yeah, last week. Oh my god, why didn't I... Yeah, so Tuesday is when I called them back, called them to ask them if they looked, or if they if they talked to the other person that I talked to. She told me to come in Wednesday, which was the next day. We had the interview and everything. Fast forward, because I kind of already told you guys that we were talking and everything. She asked me what my schedule was like. And I really didn't know, but I was kind of brainstorming to her for a little bit, because the place that I applied, I'm trying to get for a second job, they're not open Mondays and Tuesdays. So those days I can obviously have off. So I had the idea of now thinking about it, I'm thinking I can maybe work Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays at my regular job, and work, or maybe Wednesdays, and then work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the other place. But the thing is if I like kind of do, I mean, obviously I'll have my days off. I'm pretty sure I have like days off, maybe like one day off a week or something like that. But I mean, I don't know how it's gonna be. So I'm hoping I get like maybe 1 or 2 days off from like both jobs. Well, I mean, not both jobs, but like I could have a day off from my regular job and a day off from my second job, and hopefully they're like kind of together, or they could be separate. I don't know. But like I said, I was brainstorming. I was like kind of brainstorming to her on like what I could do, and so but she basically told me that they need people for nights and weekends. So I'm like kind of still brainstorming a little bit on what I want to do. I mean, I have like tomorrow, because she told me to come in next week, which is tomorrow, to tell her the schedule and everything I'm gonna do, and like the schedule. So basically, I kind of told my job I can't work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell the people tomorrow that I can work Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and Sunday. I don't know about Sundays. Yeah, I can work there Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, and then my job that I have now, which is my first job, or my main job actually, I can work at Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then like I can do in the mornings Wednesdays, but if they need me to, I can like work, and then for my other job I can work like Wednesday nights. But the thing is, I don't know if my job that I have now, if they're gonna schedule me on Wednesdays nights. But I put in my availability that on Wednesdays I can work till like 2:33, because if I do get put on the schedule for Wednesday at the second job, I can obviously work. Oh yeah, this is a lot. So yeah, this whole 2 job thing, it's just temporarily. I'm just gonna say it's temporarily. Obviously I'm not gonna have 2 jobs forever for the rest of my life, because that's definitely not gonna work, because I have a boyfriend and I have animals to take care of, because I can't always be working. So yeah, I do want a life of my own. So yeah. So yeah. And then when I'm like ready to be done with 2 jobs, I have to make a decision on where I want to work at, or which place I want to work at. The place I have now, it is amazing. Like, it's amazing. It's not a hard job. Like the management there is not, or the people there that I've seen are amazing. But obviously there are people that don't get along with each other and everything. Like, I mean, every place is gonna be like that. Like, every place is gonna have people that don't like each other and stuff like that. But me personally, I'm not planning on getting into that, like, drama or whatever. I mean, it's fine if I hear about it, but I'm not gonna get myself involved, because that's kind of what made me quit Burger King in the first place, is that, hey! No! Tiny! No! I told you about that! Do what your sister's doing on that chair! Why don't you listen to me? This is the reason why still need to have 2 jobs for the rest of my life. So, yeah. You better not. If you want something to scratch on, do on the chair, not on my bed frame. Anyways, so yeah. What was I saying? Thanks, Tiny. You sidetracked me. You sidetracked me. What was I saying? Anyways, all in all, I had to go into the place tomorrow, or I have to go into the pizza place tomorrow. Basically, when they open, they told me to come in at 11, and they open at 11, so, which is great. That's another thing I really like about, I'm hoping I like about this job. I mean, both jobs kind of open around the same time, but an hour different. So, the place that I work at right now, we don't open until 10 o'clock in the morning, which is amazing. And then the second job I'm wanting to get, they open at 11. So, yeah. So yeah. I'm hoping, yeah. So yeah, I mean, those are the good parts about, having these jobs. I believe, when I was at Burger King, I would, every single weekend, I would have to wake up, at, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, or maybe 5:30 in the morning, just so I can get to Burger King and, open and everything, so that's the one thing I hated about Burger King, is how early they open. I understand that it's breakfast and everything, but it's I don't like it, and I didn't like it. I mean, maybe that's another reason why I wanted to quit Burger. Okay, that's not another reason, but some days I just wish I never came onto morning shows, or I even wanted to be an opener, because of that reason. I mean, it wasn't bad, but some days I just wished I didn't have to go into work. Maybe that's what it was. Burger King was such, me personally, I don't know how anyone else is, but I would dread going to work every single day when I was working at Burger King. Hey! What did I tell you? Anyways, I would dread going to work every single day when I was working at Burger King. It was so bad. There was this one time I had to take a whole week off because I feel like I needed it to, I needed to reset myself. But the moment I came back to Burger King after that week, I felt all my, I wouldn't say depression, I would say all the feelings I felt before my week off, I felt like it came rushing back to me, and I was still miserable. It was so bad. It's not a bad job, but it wasn't a bad job. It was just the management there, of how things were, not how things were ran, but it's just the people that were, not good. There were some, it was just management. There were some managers that were okay, I got along with. But then there was other managers that deep down, I knew I didn't get along with them. but being I was being a good person, not try to start anything, just doing my job and just wanting to leave. But like as time passed, it just gotten worse. So I just quitted Burger King, and yeah, so yeah, I left the job. I was supposed to become manager there, but because of how management was, I didn't want to. No, I just didn't want to do it anymore. So yeah, I just left. And it was the best feeling ever. Like, it really was. It really was. There were moments where, even the weekends, oh my god, I finally had my weekends. I mean, until I had to get another job. But even with the other job that I got before the one I have now, where I worked at when I worked at the warehouse, I still had weekends. Like, it was the best feeling to have weekends off. Like, every time I was at Burger King, I would always be working every single weekend. Like, it would be rare if I got like a Saturday or Sunday off, or even a Friday. It was just the best feeling in the world to not go to Burger King every weekend to open and stuff. And even to like just like not work or go there anymore was the best feeling. Like, it's the best feeling. And even right now, like, I don't even go to Burger King to eat anymore. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I've been eating Burger King food for the past like 2 years, or if it was just I didn't want to deal with the people there. I mean, they're not the the people weren't the problem there. It's, well, morning shift, they were like kind of the problem a little bit because of why I left. But like with night shift, they didn't do anything to me. They did nothing wrong. But I still don't go there. Like, I was planning on going there today for food, but I didn't. And yeah. I haven't eaten there in months, basically. I'm thinking maybe the last time I had Burger King was like maybe in like January or February of this year. So like 2 to 3 months ago. I didn't have it, which obviously is a good thing, because obviously, I mean, like in general, like fast food isn't good for you, but I don't know. But yeah, anyways, off with the Burger King topic, because I'm so glad that's in my past right now. And thank God they didn't take me back. Because I actually reapplied at Burger King, and they didn't take me back because of handling cash, which I would never steal money. Because like when I worked there and everything, we would always be low on cash for some reason in the register, and who's ever like drawer it was, like we were like a specific person was assigned a drawer, and they were the only person that's supposed to touch it other than them or a manager or whatever, and technically a manager wasn't supposed to be on it, but if it's your drawer, it's your responsibility. And yeah, so I was assigned drawers and everything, and most of the time my drawers are clean. Like they were like maybe a couple cents over or something like that. But then these new managers came in, And I don't know if it's the people or whatever, but ever since the new managers came in, my drawers have been short. Like, it was so bad to the point where I got like maybe 1 or 2 write-ups. Or when not 1 or 2, but like I would get like a write-up and stuff, which, I mean, obviously it's their job. That, like, it was nothing personal. It was just like Burger King policy now, or rules or whatever, but it was just so ridiculous. That's one of the reasons why they didn't bring me back, was because of cash handling. And then the second reason was the unprofessionalism of the one manager. That one manager was definitely the top reason why I left Burger King, because of how she basically acted like my mother. Like she wasn't acting like a boss. Like she was basically acting like my parents, like on like certain subjects or whatever. I don't know. She was the number reason why I left. So, anyways, so yeah, who cares now? But yeah, anyways, so the job I have now, it's amazing. I love working there. I don't love working there. Like, I like working there. Obviously, I'll get used to it over time. I'll get used to, like, the menu and everything. And hopefully I get this next job, or the second job, tomorrow. So yeah. I'm not hired yet, but I'm pretty sure I might be hired tomorrow. I mean, who knows? What are you doing? Anyway, so yeah. I think I'm gonna end this video here because I don't want it to be too long, so yeah. So that's basically what I'm hoping my schedule is gonna be like. I work I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, and maybe a little bit of Wednesdays, or maybe in the morning Wednesdays for my job I have now, and then like maybe like Monday, or not Monday, Wednesday nights, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I work at my other one. So yeah, or I can just make it even and just take Wednesdays off. Like, I don't work at either place on Wednesday, just so I can have like that day off, and I can just work 4 days at one place and 3 days at another place. I don't know, I'm just like trying to like balance it out, and also I'm trying to like have a day off so I don't be working all the time, but who knows how it's gonna go. Maybe one of these days, or maybe when I have work both jobs, I can like make it like a day of my life, or a week of my life, or something like that. Like, I can just what are you trying to do? I can just like tell you guys how like each day went and everything, since I can't like vlog or anything. So yeah. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I would love it if you would subscribe. And I also post a thing on my community page. You guys can comment on there. I just basically put a comment on I put a post on my community page just telling you guys you can like comment or anything appropriately. Don't forget that. And yeah, so anyways, I will actually see you guys tomorrow. I will be making a video on how my, I guess, second interview went, so bye.